All right, welcome back to the UFS World Championships in Las Vegas, Nevada. And with me I have one of our players from the last match in our feature match, William Bryan. How are you doing, Will?
Doing great today, actually.
Yeah, okay, well, let's talk about what happened, I guess. How did that last match go for you?
Well, that matchup is probably something I was actually dodging all day.
Really?
But as it turned out, whenever I saw how many people were playing Zoe all day, I thought I would have done a lot worse because my deck just completely auto loses to it.
Yeah, and the thing to note is that there are a lot of Zoes in this tournament.
There are out there.
It's an extremely large field. And speaking of that, how has your World's experience been so far?
It's been really good. I actually in top team in form, or top 4 in teams.
Congratulations.
And I've been running pretty hot all day.
Okay, yeah.
Like my deck doesn't wombo combo as much as the other Turbo
as
Mans.
the wheel and steel.
Yeah, basically, because my attack lineup's a lot slower and it's a lot less damage.
And for those who are unfamiliar with the lineup, Scorch Wheel is one of those cards that really defines the format at the moment. It's very aggressive. We can see that right here. Now, Scorch Wheel, probably one of the most powerful cards in the format. Attacks in your card pool do not count towards the progressive difficulty to play this card. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you play 5 attacks,
you win.
And you play this Scorch Wheel, it's only checking a 5. Is that correct? Yeah.
Basically.
And the stats on it, look at that. 4 high for 7 damage. It's really a quite strong card. Now, the thing to note is that it also has another ability. Gender Male Enhance, draw a card for each foundations you've added to your staging area. Now, Turboman complements that, obviously. We did see that. It was unfortunate that you checked another Scorch Wheel, though. That 2-check is really what hinders it.
For sure.
Yeah, and what do you think, though, overall? Like, what complements this card the most, do you think?
So, my deck is actually the Hyper Scorch Wheel deck. It's actually built all around it. So, my main combo in this deck is actually an all-foundation called Champion of Southtown.
Okay, yeah.
So, if I have a Spiders and Dragons in my graveyard, I form commit, add it to my card pool, and then I play an attack, and I respond with Spiders and Dragons and flip there. So I'm more of a control, like a control of foundation.
So you take the board advantage and take it away. So, and we have Champion pulled up right now as well.
Exactly.
You can see that. It's off of the all symbol, correct?
Yes.
But you did mention this before. You're not necessarily just an all deck.
Exactly.
So, because you did mention the Hunt for Spiders and Dragons, which is the other card that you mentioned. So you added into your card pool with this ability from Champion, so you do have that synergy in case you check it as well.
Exactly.
That's really strong. So you do that, you bring it down, and right here, you get to flip all of your the problem cards that would really get to you.
Kapoken Training, there's literally
like
so many.
Journey West, I would feel like would be one of those cards. But it does get away with, giving you a free foundation. You get to take out those problems, and that's really strong. But there's another card, correct me if I'm wrong, that you play that's really strong. What card is that? It might be an action.
It's Transform.
Transform.
Literally gets me whatever slam I want out of my discard pile, which is normally Beast Cannon because
it draws you a card.
Yeah,
exactly.
Makes your other ones cheaper.
Right. Now, Transform. What a card. We actually. Sean and I didn't catch it at first because you guys played it out so quickly, but we didn't see that you used its other ability, the remove on the gravity hull. We thought Keenan had maybe misplayed.
Yeah.
But that was extremely good, actually.
It's just another cool ability.
Yeah,
for
sure.
sure.
It seemed to be working out for you. But for the most part, one thing to know about Transform is it does come down once you play that slam attack you pick up.
Another Scorch Wheel trigger.
It is indeed another Scorch Wheel. So you pick up a Beast Cannon and you just kind of build for free. That's really good. So how many cards on average would you draw in this deck?
So, the reason why I can put my count up so high is I have tons of ways to destroy Spiders and Dragons every turn, so I can put them back into my card pool with Champion Southtown. So I have Ladies Man, I have Team Psycho Soldier, and I have what I like to call Young Money, which is Young Mercenary.
Young Mercenary, okay.
Great, literally the nuts.
I'm familiar with this card. Young Mercenary, I think it really does push the deck over.
Yes.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you get to destroy a foundation, and it's right here.
Has to be committed, by the way.
And that's a form ability, if that's correct.
No, that's the enhance. The form is no breaker.
Right. And then the other ability, you destroy a committed foundation, and your opponent just has to commit one.
Yes.
No matter what, any card.
Any card hits characters, by the way.
Assets as well.
Yes.
So if there's a problem asset, you just get rid of it.
Anya, like whatever. If they're committed out and they think they can survive on their character, they just lose.
Exactly. I mean, that is definitely something you have to consider when you fight this. And it does have a block too. Nice. What a well set card. I mean, it is in the KOF1 set.
Yeah,
this is the last time.
Last weekend for it.
But you know, I think you got a good last hurrah, I would say.
That's
5-2
why
record.
I played with, yeah.
Now, the last card that caught my eye that I haven't seen too many people run is Merciless Master. That card, I think, really pushes you over the edge.
So this card is actually disgusting with ladies, man.
Right.
Or anything that draws a card. So this deck was actually built off of Anakaris at first.
Right.
Because you can stack and then draw with Anakaris.
Ooh,
well,
dirty.
Turboman was actually faster and more consistent because he can pump damage.
Right, and he has an additional hand size.
Yeah,
it does help. Yeah,
it's true.
It's true. So you just cheat your momentums in.
Yeah.
And you pick them up.
And actually, like, so if you're scared of the 5s because you're chaining Scorch Wheels, you just stack it on top of your deck.
Exactly. That's the one thing that caught my eye was you play a Scorch Wheel, you pass it. You play another one, you pass it. You play another one, you pass it. And there's really not much they can do about it.
Exactly.
I mean, hey, that seems like an effective strategy to me. So you have Transform, you have Merciless Master, you have Scorch Wheel, the combo. Everything about it seems good to me. But other than that, I mean, it looks like, you know, you've had a pretty good run.
There's one card I want to talk about. It only happened like 3 or 4 times this tournament. Soul Trap main deck.
Ooh, that is
great.
That is actually, I love that tech piece.
Literally won me games.
Speaking of tech,
yeah,
yeah. Now you get to just play this card for free if your opponent ever does any attack during your turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
No check necessary.
So if you have a problem against reversals as a Scorch Wheel deck, you just put it into play.
And one of those big reversals that I guess we didn't really see, but Nivos, Lightning Judgment also has the reversal keyword, which is another benefit.
Sure.
But you know, I would say that other than that. Talk to me about your sideboard a little bit.
So, I copied my sideboard from teams.
Right.
Fool Me Twice is for Cannonades. Herald of Germania is for anyone playing Hanya and White House. White House is really hard for me to deal with.
And for those unfamiliar with that card, it gives your check for actions -4.
Yeah, basically makes your transforms terrible.
That is rough, yeah. And that's why you run Herald of Germania, is that correct? So you bring one in additionally. I mean, do you think that you really have run into White House a lot? And we see it right there. What a terrifying view of the White House there. But do you think you've run into that matchup a lot this weekend?
Actually, no. There's one person that played White House against me. Luckily, I had Herald sighted in already.
Right.
So I just popped it the exact same. So I actually didn't even have to play
I mean, I guess
it.
not. Yeah, I mean, I guess you did okay without it. Yeah. And then, of course, we have Revoke, one of the more powerful cards in the format. For those unfamiliar with Revoke, it is a long-standing action that has lasted through the times. You can respond on your opponent's enhance ability and just cancel it. It's a 0 difficulty. And on top of that, you get to build it for free.
It's a little harder in this deck because you have First Form of Turtle Man, and you don't have too many. Like you have mostly Life Foundation, but
yeah, it makes sense that you want to stop like multiple effects and stuff like that. It would make more sense.
Exactly.
You know, either way, I mean, we did see you use the Revoke to not, you know, give Zoe the speed there.
But the only way I could have blocked
there's
it,
nothing you could really.
I checked the 3s. Like,
there's not much you could really do in that scenario. Other than that, I think we got what we know.
All right.
Well, hey, good luck in the diversity war, and we will have some more UFS action and an interview with Sean later.
All right. Thank you for having me, guys.
All right. Thank you.